The Prime Minister is accused of delivering a kick in the guts to North Queensland victims of Cyclone Debbie after agreeing to contribute only a third of the relief funding the Premier requested. The decision prompted a bit of war of words as Malcolm Turnbull toured the southeast.
Saturday morning selfies with a smile.
It's great to be here in Brisbane.
But Mr Turnbull's Sunshine State trip is clouded by claims the Commonwealth's denying Cyclone Debbie victims the funding they need to rebuild.
Quite frankly, we are gutted.
Queensland applied for $220 million in disaster relief and recovery funding, with the federal government required to pay half. But Cabinet's put Debbie's repair bill at just $58.6 million, announcing it'll cough up around $29 million.
Now that, quite frankly, is a slap in the face to all of those disaster-affected communities.
What the state government is doing is trying to offload all of their responsibilities to the federal government.
A big sticking point whether the infrastructure projects identified include new works, not just repairs.
5 key infrastructure projects, including the flood levy in Rockhampton.
It is not a sort of slush fund to fund a whole lot of new infrastructure.
Labor says it may now need to reconsider how it splits its state cyclone funding and will soon be meeting to divvy it up among the projects.
Our money is there, it's in the budget. That won't change.
An ill wind now prompting a funding fight when all residents want is to pick up the pieces.
And Katrina Blas, the LNP, has unveiled unprecedented terrorism measures.
Okay, Tim Nicholls says if he wins government, he'll give Queensland Police new powers to detain terror suspects for 28 days without charge. In unveiling these new measures, he's made reference to terror attacks overseas recently and says that an ounce of prevention is worth a ton of cure.
This is something that is important to safeguard our way of life here in Queensland.
Mr Nicholls says the plan would also make way for a dedicated counter-terrorism minister to be appointed to Cabinet.
Katrina Blas.